All right, today we've got something extremely unique, something that I had never seen before, I didn't know existed, and I'm guessing several of you don't know either. Here is some details and information. I'm not going to really review this, we're just going to chat about it. This came to me from Alex over at the Watch and Cut channel and my co-host on the EDC Hour. This is the Shapeshifter. And it is crazy. Let's just get it open right away. As you can see, it's kind of crazy. It does have a lock so that it doesn't accidentally open. The sheath is an optional piece. This is a full custom that is just very unique. Really in the realm of art knife. And it's got a friction fit here to lock it open. And then the lock that unlocks it does play into keeping it from closing. The German-made design, German-made from ScorpioDesign. This is the Shapeshifter by ScorpioDesign. I'll put a link to their website down below. Gunther Lobach. Not sure I'm pronouncing the last name properly, but that's okay. Let's just zoom in and take a look at this thing. This is just an awesome knife. This is something that Alex actually commissioned him to make with these materials. You have a O2 steel with a nickel-plated carbon steel as that kind of twist Damascus pattern. Micarta scales, titanium liners, titanium hardware, I think. Phosphor bronze washers, super contoured, super comfortable, crazy amount of blade to handle ratio. It does come with instructions on how to open and close it, which is important because it's unique and odd. And then it comes with a catalog, if you will, with a plethora of knives that they have made in different shapes, styles, materials. Really gives you an idea of what you could order from them if you so chose. Like a huge variety. It's very cool. It's mostly in German, but you know, what are you going to do, right? And he also does some standard traditional, well, I'm not even going to say they're standard or traditional, but he does do fixed blades. And that's a little more traditional just because it's fixed and it doesn't have a crazy mechanism, but these are not traditional styled fixed blades either. You can even get a knife and fork combination, which is super cool. And oddly enough, something that I might actually consider. I don't know, guys. I am in a weird spot with my collecting right now, for sure. And kind of, I don't know. I'm at a weird spot, rethinking my current collection, rethinking what is to come in the future, things like that. It's odd. So to close it, you're going to release the lock by sliding the lever to the side, and then you have to you've got to break that friction. It's just a little odd here. So maybe from this side, and you're going to push up from the back side to unlock it. It's kind of weird because you got to get your finger out of the way right here on that pivot point. So this is not for quick deployment, quick put away, cut a piece of paper, open a box, things like that. That's not what this is for. This is an art knife. This is a strange, odd, and unique mechanism, which to me is intriguing and cool. And that's the fun of it. And same thing with Alex. That's what drew him to this knife in the first place. And I think that's awesome. Super comfortable in the hand. This is something that you could if you wanted to use, this is something that you might just leave in the kitchen in a drawer and it just always open so that you could then just kind of deploy it, use it to cut some food product or something and then move on. As you use it more and more, it's going to get easier to open and close. So yeah, if you were to own this, it would not be awkward every time you closed it like it is for me. I don't know. I think it's super cool. There's no pocket clip or anything. Alex opted for the optional leather sheath, which is made really well. No problems with the sheath. Nice stitching, all that. Again, this is not something that you're going to wear on your belt or carry. I don't think. Like, to me, this is truly a piece that you're collecting just to collect. And there's nothing wrong with collecting to collect. Now, because it is a unique mechanism and prone to potential issues in possibly cutting yourself as it deploys, because right there it kind of deploys in an awkward fashion, they include a bunch of Band-Aids, which I think is actually pretty cool. So let me know down below. Art knife, yes, not your thing. Like, let me know, because I'm curious as to what the audience likes seeing, likes to collect, and is interested and intrigued by. So thanks, Alex, for loaning this up. This is actually going to be on its way to Mr. Jim Skelton here shortly, and I'm sure he will do a 47-minute long video on this one to explain all the details. But for now, I will link to Alex's video down below, and keep an eye on Jim, because he'll have this shortly to play with as well. Thanks a lot, everyone.